You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Teen Mom 2, Season 9, Episode 17, Checks and Balances. I guess I get that title. Not really. Anyway, I'm your host, Mackenzie Fain. With me tonight, I have Miss Mama Lee in the building. What'd you think about this episode overall?
Good. Thought it was good. I liked it.
Yeah. A little redundancy, but they're known for that now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, we will jump right in then, if we agree on that.
Okay.
Leah, we start off with her. So we have this whole Addie fiasco going on. Mm-hmm. What do you think of that?
Oh, geez, I love her.
You do love her.
I do love her. I think she needs her own show.
Oh my God, that's funny.
I do. I think she could fill a half hour, no problem, with her little...
They did a segment of Bentley. It was like being Bentley, and it was just all about him.
Yeah.
I don't think they did any other... I don't remember any other kids. They might have done Isaac. I don't know.
Maybe.
But, yeah, she is really funny. Well, Addie's having this whole issue. She wants her parents to be together. She's at that age. It's super...
Little matchmaker.
Yeah. So it was really sad when Jeremy was talking about it. So Addie asked Jeremy, so why'd you leave my mom? He with his friend is telling him about the story, saying that they both ended up like bawling their eyes out together.
So sad.
Yeah. At one point he's like, she asked that, and I was like, sissy. Like, why did they call her sissy?
Well, because I think when they were all together and the twins were there. And
well, yeah. But then, like, even Leah was like, where did you get that information from or something? She's like, sissies.
Yeah.
Both the sissies. I hate it.
I love it.
Freaks me out.
I do love it.
I
think I tried that when you kids were little, like sissy, because I liked it. I've known like years ago people
really?
That called, yeah. So I wanted it, but it didn't work. You guys were like, what?
Yeah, I'm still like, what?
Yeah.
Sissy. Well, sissy.
And then she says, you abandoned me.
Yeah.
Me and the girl and the sisters
and the sissies.
And the sissies. That's just such a big word and so sad.
I know.
And I do get it.
So she thinks he abandoned them for a new girlfriend.
Yes, even worse.
Yep. And it was really good when the friend asked, do you think that Leah's saying stuff or planning? He's like, no, I think that it's just kids overhearing things and she's running with it and she's at that age and that's what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
But Jeremy sent a check home in Addie's backpack for Leah. She tells the whole world that it was a love note from Jeremy to Leah.
And Leah must have been like, what? A love note? Let me check what this is.
Yeah.
And then it's a check. So funny making up these little things. She's so smart.
She really is so funny. And then she said to Leah, you broke my daddy's heart. So she's really playing both sides. Like,
right. The guilt trip.
But what did you think about the conversation between, was it Leah's sister?
Sister.
Yeah. Leah didn't really say no right away, like you would think.
Exactly. She didn't. But I'm thinking, all right, so that I like Jeremy.
I do too.
I think it would be great for them to get back together. But I'm thinking, maybe she was just thinking about everything that's going on in her head and then her sister's talking and she's not grasping what she's saying completely.
Yeah.
That's the other side of possibility. But
I mean, later on, she said, even if mommy and daddy's not together, we'll always still love you. So she didn't say, even though we're not together, even if we don't end up,
right.
Like, so I don't know. But Addie, one thing that killed me, she's like sitting at the picnic table and she's like, no one look at me. Did you even see her?
No.
Oh my God, that was so funny. I rewinded it. I was like, who is this kid?
Oh, she's the best.
She is so funny. She was like a little demon when she was little, though. She would make these crazy faces, and oh my God, she really was.
Good.
But yeah, so
Well, and the fact that Jeremy is working closer now, that came into the storyline.
that was always a huge problem in their marriage.
Right. And, I mean, is this a foreshadowing for what's to come? A possibility? I mean, they get along. They talk. He thinks she's a wonderful mother.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they had their problems in the past, but it wasn't like it was really her and him working, you know, and her issues with the medication and all that. But those aren't cheating. Those aren't beating somebody or even hitting. You don't need to beat.
Or shooting your dog in the woods.
Or shooting your dog in the woods. Right.
Yeah.
So could happen.
So yeah, I would like it too, and I hope it would work out. Mm-hmm. Move on to Brianna. Lewis hasn't seen Stella in over a month. Not a big shocker.
Oh, he's such a loser.
And they're like fighting because he wants to take Stella overnight, and he like doesn't know why she won't let him. And she's such a great mom when it comes to that, because you know how badly she wants her kids to have a relationship with their father, but she does that boundary of like, there's steps that you need to take, and I'm not budging on that.
Right, and also she's thinking, you know, Stella's going to be so weirded out, waking up there, spending all this time. It definitely is something that he needs to lead up to.
Yeah.
Baby steps, you know, and he's not even doing that. If hasn't seen her in a month. Such a loser.
Yeah, clearly there's no like, I get it's probably really annoying to have to go to the house, but at the same time, you wouldn't be in this situation if you were there from day one.
Exactly.
You would, like, if you were there with your kid and the baby grew up knowing you at, you know, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, 7, like,
right,
all the way up, there'd be no problem with it. So you put yourself in this situation.
Exactly. And what does it matter? If you love and want to be with this baby so bad and to get to know her, and it wouldn't matter who's around. You would take any single time you can get.
Yeah, just making that as an excuse. Well, she won't let me take her by myself.
Oh, I
so.
can't take him.
What about Devon bringing this real baby doll to Nova? It was so funny. Because my sister went through that whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
And had one of those creepy things.
Those things are expensive.
Yeah.
They're over $100. I don't know what his was, but
it looked real.
And yeah, the hair was just a little creepy-ish.
Mike Myers, he said.
Is that what he said? But how sweet is he?
Yeah, that was really sweet.
I'm so glad he's stepping up. Still not enough.
No.
In my opinion, still not enough.
No, but he is doing such a good job, and Stella loves him.
I know.
Like, she can't get enough. It's so funny.
That's awesome.
Well,
you know what I was going to say is, if you see your sibling who is older than you, that you plays with you, you already love, you know, running over to this guy, then it's okay. It's safe. So she wants to, and she wants that attention.
And she grew up knowing him being there.
Exactly. Besides that, though, it's safe, you know?
Not
kind of.
What's that?
Oh, gosh.
I don't know this. I don't know what he does.
I didn't even have your face on there when you did that.
Stella.
He's so funny.
Stella. Oh. So Roxanne, Brianna's mom, wants to do this photo shoot. Overbearing, like always, in my opinion. Saying, don't say no. You're not saying no. I'm inviting them anyway. You know, zip it. Enough. Like, what?
I know. And you took it that way because you're a young and I'm a mother. So I'm sitting there going, oh, that's so nice that she's listening to her mom has to say. Like, she can literally say to this adult girl, no, we're doing it. And her daughter is still listening to her.
Yeah, but like at the same time, it's like, what? How do you think you have that much control over her and her kids' lives?
Isn't she living with her mom?
Yeah, I don't know why that's all three of them. They've been living together forever.
Some families are like that. They like it, and it's a small place. I mean, she makes enough money.
Yeah.
To buy a house if you want to keep your family in there,
which
I totally understand. The mother and the sister are helping her with those kids.
Yeah.
It must be easy.
Do you know that Brittany was pregnant at the same time as Brianna and she got an abortion?
No.
I'm 16 and pregnant. It was like her whole segment was about how her sister gets to like still live her life and have freedom and have fun, and they would have been pregnant together and like having kids together, and like how different her life is now compared to Brittany's. So Brittany would have a Nova.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I can't imagine if she had kept, like, what the dynamic would be like if she had kept the baby, but
It might soften her.
oh yeah, should have. But yeah, I don't know. I was just like, but she's always been that. She's always kind of like been that.
Tough.
Like, no, I switched to Roxanne. Sorry, that just like it is my way. Like that's it, and I'm like, I don't know, because I agree with Brianna. I don't think there's any need for Lewis to be there. Devon, sure. Invite him, get him and Nova pictures together, and that's it.
I don't think so. I think she was okay for Devon. Brianna was okay for Devon.
Yeah, she was.
To be in the family picture, but I don't think that's okay. I think, you know, that he could do his own picture with Nova. So
I thought it was a nice thing to include him. Like, include him. Hey, we're doing pictures, dress up. You and Nova can take a couple shots together while we do our family pictures with the girls and then the babies and whatever. Yeah. Why would Lewis need to be invited? Like, he's not even stepping up. And I get her argument. Like, you're going to have to, it's not easy. You're going to have to do it and blah, 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 make these memories. But what?
Because I think the mom is thinking long term. When Stella gets Nova's age and she's looking at these pictures and she's saying, why does Nova have a picture and me and my dad don't?
Ask your dad.
Yeah, but that's where Brianna has to invite him and let him say no. You know what I mean? You can't.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Just invite him. Like Brianna said, he's probably not going to come.
Yeah.
Leave it on his plate.
Yeah. Oh, God, kills me. All right, so we move on to Jenelle because.
What about John?
Oh, I don't know. What about him?
What? He was so cute.
Yeah.
He was so cute.
Yeah, he was. I don't know. I don't have anything to say, but what do you have to say?
Well, I wrote down it was so cute.
What about John? It was so cute. He was so cute. I wrote down it was so cute. Okay, I think we've moved on from that. Thank you, John. Glad we wasted 25 seconds of airtime.
No, so that he was carrying around Stella all through the park. Really cute. He gets along with them really well. I loved how he smiled, like laughed at things that Brianna was saying about like, well, I'm going to have to find out if you're, a good guy or a bad guy. I have to have a kid with you first. I knew it was a joke. I thought it was a funny joke. And
yeah.
I like how much he laughed about. I don't know. I liked their whole vibe.
Yeah.
I really did. John says 3 times the charm.
Yeah.
Which was really cute. Made me think that it's something. And Brianna's super cute around him. She's so
she is.
Giddy and I like that she's taking it slow, but I do like their dynamic together. I like it.
And it's so cute.
So it says it.
No, I'm sure there are a lot of people out there that wanted to touch upon that. So good.
Yeah.
Good job for bringing it up in their cuteness.
It's cute.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it was good to me. I just, in my head, I was like,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a good scene. I thought it
no,
was
I like him. I do like him. I totally agree with everything you're saying.
Good.
So we move on to Jenelle. So because David threatened the show that one time, the producers, that he would ruin the scenes if they filmed, they can no longer film Jenelle in North Carolina. And I didn't really get that last time when they, because we can't film it. I just never understood. That made it clear for me. Mm-hmm. So her and her friend go to Florida. She's mad at her mom, which now her and her mom are back fighting. And it just is all so sad because you can see like that she's just defending David and everything. Like nothing Barbara said on camera. What she was like, I'm so scared for her. I'm so scared for her. I really think he's hurting her or something like that. And that's what made you mad?
Right. Because she's talking about her and about her marriage. My mom knows my marriage. Yeah, that's why your mom is talking out, because she knows really about your marriage, you know?
Yeah.
She stuck up for him. It was so bad.
One point, I don't know who it was, but I think it was the friend that was like, yeah, something, and she's like, yeah, it was like offensive. I'm like, offensive?
So funny with
Oh
these
my God.
They are so funny.
Yeah, I was so offensive.
I also have down here, you know, it's really sad that David let her go to Florida alone, but wouldn't let her go with Jace on a little trip by themselves.
Yeah.
Like, what?
To an address they didn't know, but still.
Right, they didn't know the address, so that might have been concerning a little. But no, I mean, ew.
Yeah.
They really should just, the producers should just cut Jenelle out, not pay her, just cut her out a season and really let him see what it's like when the money's not coming in.
Yeah.
Look at what you caused.
Yeah.
And all the things she was defending him about. Are you going to talk about this?
It was bad.
Sorry, I'm so mad about it.
Are you ready to go Amber on me?
Yeah.
God. So she was so mad when Barbara filmed different segments and she already knows what's going on. We talked about that. She stuck up for David on literally everything. Is there something you're dying to say? You could say.
No, I mean,
Say it.
well, yeah.
Say it.
Well, I mean, are we the Art Kelly
Oh,
comparison?
yeah.
I mean, you're going to get into that, right? Because that
Yeah.
was insane. Like, how is that even anything?
That is
that was-
where we talked about offensive. Offensive.
Oh, really?
Yeah, somewhere in there. I forgot like the dynamic. But yeah, that R. Kelly comparison was insane.
How are you compared? That's the worst comparison for your husband that you're sticking up for.
Yeah.
Because they have, what did she say? They have a documentary about Art Kelly and he can't defend himself. Well, what about all the victims
Yeah.
that are complaining? That was so bad.
Yeah, it's like saying somebody stabbed me, like you have the stab wounds, and then
Right.
being like, but why can't he defend himself? Well, why he stabbed her? Like what?
Well, there's a justice system for that, and R. Kelly got his share
Yeah.
through that. Also, she talked about David homeschooling.
The 10-year-old.
Yeah, his daughter, right?
Yeah.
You know why he's homeschooling?
Because he's nothing else to do.
No.
Why?
Because one of the staff members in her school was gay or cross-dressing-ish, and so he pulled her out.
No way.
Yep, that's what I read. And then tried to bring her to the city over, but they said, no, you can't come here. Can you imagine what she's getting homeschooled on? Shooting cans in the backyard.
Yeah.
You know, how to tie combat boots. Like, I don't even know.
Oh my God. I didn't know that information. That's so interesting.
Yeah.
But even though Janelle's annoyed with her mom, she gets on the phone with her. And it was really nice that Babs is helping David out with the kids and has Ensley.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Jenelle just has no reason to be mad. She's just, it's the only person for her to take it out on.
Absolutely. Unconditional love. And she just doesn't want her mom spreading the rumors that are already out there. Like, she thinks that if Babs, her mom, sticks up for her and in the tabloids and say, no, I know. Do you think we're going to believe her?
Yeah.
We're not. It's going to make no difference at all. The proof is there.
Yeah. I mean, she just doesn't know how to, like, look inward. Everybody's saying it. Your mom. Like, why doesn't that shake you? Why doesn't that scare you that your mom's crying to one of the producers on camera because she's so scared for you?
Yep.
But Jenelle calls Brianna to hang out. And Jenelle says that her mom thinks there's problems when there's not problems. There's not problems at all. This was the part that really got me, was this conversation, because she asked her about John. Jenelle asks Brianna about John, and she said, everything's good, blah, blah, blah. Asked about the kids' dads. Lewis, hasn't seen Stella. It is what it is, blah, blah. How's David? She took that opportunity to, like, run with it, to, like, let me say what he's coached me to say, it seemed like to me. Mm-hmm. David can't do anything. What is David going to say? I don't want to speak about our marriage because he can't say anything about it. And just going on and on and on.
Called him perfect.
Yeah.
She literally called this man perfect. This was a couple of months before he shot her dog.
Yeah. There's nothing else that we fight about. Not one thing but filming. Nothing.
So when she called 911, was he fighting about filming? Because nobody was there filming.
And, yeah, nobody was there filming. And, well, I mean, they couldn't be because he was there. But how did that end up with his hands around your neck or almost pushed you in a fire or whatever actually happened there? But, yeah, the homeschooling the daughter, wow, I'm glad you found that information because that's so interesting.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Such a low life, and she's blinded, or
I think she's manipulated and brainwashed and scared. I think she's actually scared to leave.
Yeah.
Because also, I am sure he put his name on everything. I don't think she could walk out.
Yeah, but she has to have a
prenup. No, she doesn't have to.
Her lawyers. She's gotta have lawyers.
You don't have to.
No,
he's the kind of.
Don't have
you don't have to, and he's definitely the kind of guy that would say, "Why would you need that? We don't need that." Like he would never be okay with that. Never. I would be so shocked.
Yeah, but think about it. If he's saying he's in love with her and it's all good and dandy, and she's bringing this up early in the relationship.
It happened to Amber. This exact thing happened to Amber with her ex.
Oh, okay.
She didn't have a prenup with him. He thought, that's weird. Why would they have one? You know how much money?
Really?
Like $100,000 car or something like that.
With Gary?
No.
Amber, I'm thinking.
Yeah, Amber. Not Gary. The boyfriend before. I forgot his name. I don't know. Anyway, he was like this older guy. Like 20 years older than her, and he was bad. He was like an alcoholic and just bad. Yep, he took so much money from her. Because his name was on everything, like on the cars, and like he went out and bought her for her birthday this really expensive car that she's always wanted, but it was in his name, and he gave it to her as a gift because they're together. But then when he left, he took the car.
Oh, I can't stand him.
But yeah, anything else on that Jenelle situation?
Oh, just know that it was really just annoying to listen to her, and
hard to watch.
Well, it's just you can read in between the lines with her. Just like you said, she took that opportunity to spew out everything that she can good about David. Homeschooling our kids. He's a great guy. He stays home and watches the babies. Like she forgot to say, the reason I have to travel, and their biggest fights are that she has to travel. Why don't you realize the reason you have to travel is because your husband is a moron that threatened the production?
Yeah, he literally got himself into this situation. I think I skipped over that. How does that even relevant to anything? They would not have to go anywhere.
No, exactly. So why are they fighting?
Although I am they are pretty dramatic because it's not like this is a live televised event. Why can't they go anywhere in North Carolina to film? Because they were going to shops with Babs, and then it would be her and Jason getting ice cream. And then when he sent that text, they were like, nope, out of the state. Now we're doing it out of the state.
Well, I mean, yeah, because you know what they could do? They have enough money to hire some guards. So say they're going to go to lunch somewhere in a couple of towns over, have some guards out there, and if he's coming, I don't know. There's a way to do it instead of having to take a plane, travel, or drive.
Yeah. I don't know. There must be something that I don't know. Yeah. But we move on to Kale, and there was literally nothing in her part to me. She's building a house. we found out it was 14 months of child support that she paid back to Joe.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize it was that long. That's a lot.
That is long.
That must have been so much money. He's glad it's over. He knows it's still kind of awkward and everything. V is so pretty.
She really is.
She's so pretty and cute and tiny. Yeah. I don't know. It was really funny. This was so funny. This was actually my favorite part of the whole episode. Kayla's on her way to show the kids the lot for the new house. And she goes, I'm so excited for you guys to see the land. The lot. We're going to call it the lot. The lot. The lot. Like, she made such a big deal. Do you know why?
Why?
Because Jenelle has been building, like, she's in her house now, but she built this house, and it was always the land. She had the land for so long. So they'd go to the land, and we'd always see them riding quads at the land, and they still call it the land. We're going to the land, meet at the land. Land.
Oh.
So when she said, I knew exactly, like.
Oh, that's funny.
And then she's like, we're going to be calling it the lot. And then, like, she gets in, the realtor guy was there, and he's like, welcome to your lot. He's like, yeah, guys, we're on our lot. This is our lot. Don't ever say land. It was so funny to me.
Yeah, that's
I knew
good.
I thought it was great, but yeah, so it's really cute, that little area, and the kids were excited, and it was so nice that they got to see it before anything was there, and they took a picture.
And who was it running up to his room? Was it Isaac?
Yeah. That was so funny.
Is that your room? That's really cute.
Yeah, she does such a good job with them, including them, and, those kind of things.
Yeah, that'll be nice for her to have her own house,
Build it.
It's a step into the future.
It nice. Should be done in the next couple months, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
What'd she say, before school?
6
fall.
Months, yeah.
So we move on to Chelsea. This was just heartbreaking, this whole thing. Aubrey still can't sleep in her bed after the robbery. And then Chelsea was out with one of her friends, and she had a full-blown, like, panic attack. We don't know. She got a heart monitor. Yeah, she has to wear it for 48 hours. She couldn't breathe, couldn't talk. Like, she literally thought she was dying. That was so crazy.
I'm sure it's a panic attack. I've never had them, but I know people that have, and I hear they're debilitating. They're horrible and scary. And
I just don't know if moving is going to really help. Like, it'll probably help some, but I don't think it's going to take away all of this.
No, I don't think they have that plan anymore.
No?
No, I mean, they got all the
security cameras and stuff.
So.
Well, somebody said, she talked to a therapist. She shot the therapist idea down real quick. She was like, no, I'll get on medication.
Yeah, which was really odd because, I mean, I feel like.
Then she was like, well, I can't really take that many medications because I'm breastfeeding, but medication.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
I wonder why, because maybe it's an easy fix. I mean, there's so much more you can do. Yoga, practice breathing.
Yeah.
There's so much to learn about it. To just get a prescription and fill it and take a pill.
Yeah. And be a zombie, if you.
Right. And I was kind of shocked because she is in the public eye and she has access to so much information.
Yeah.
And
I'm sure people have said stuff about it to her.
Yeah.
I know on Instagram today she did a question thing, and a lot of people asked, how's your anxiety? She said it's helping, or it's getting better. People are really helping me with their suggestions and all their different stories and thoughts since last night's episode, and saying she's I thought it was so funny though when her stepmom was like, don't read about it online, don't go on, and she's like, oh, I've been reading about it, and I think I had a stroke.
Yes.
Like, I think I had a stroke, and none of the doctors at the hospital want to admit it to me. I think I came in post-stroke, and they were like, maybe it's a panic attack. But the poor girl, I mean, you can just tell how freaked out she is and just, like, stressed, and she has this baby, and it's like, that's the last thing that she'd want to be dealing with right now. Especially because it's really difficult with 3 kids, and we know it for her. It really is. The poor thing. Like,
they were showing previews, right, from, oh, man, forget it. I forgot already.
Oh, okay. Well, she is so funny. And then, like, on the question thing, somebody said, do you want to have more kids? And she wrote, yes.
She did?
Yeah.
Wow.
The next season, we're going to be like, life with 4 kids. We can't even go to the bathroom.
I haven't taken a shower all season.
She's so cute, though.
She really is. And Cole is just so supportive and says the right thing all the time.
Somebody said on the question thing on Instagram, said, is Cole really that sweet? Be honest. And she was like, yes. And she did like a crying face. Like, like, yes, he really is. Like, I can't stress it enough. And you can tell.
You can. That's definitely not.
Something you can fake, yeah.
No.
Especially with Aubrey. Like, Aubrey loves him.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was going to say, actually.
What?
When they did the preview from last week and Aubrey's in the back seat and they were talking about the strep throat. And so Aubrey goes, do I gotta go to the doctor? Aubrey, stop. I have enough going on in my life. Like, these little sentences that get her, like, freaked out.
Yeah. She is so funny. The people that I would love to see a show of, like, I could really do without Jenelle because we're not getting anything and, like, whatever. I could totally do, like, Chelsea, Macy, Kale, and
I need Addie, so Leah.
Yeah, Leah's good.
Or just Addie.
Yeah, that's fine. But so funny. All right, so Teen Mom 2, Teen Mom U.
Who was I like this week? Maybe I don't even know. Brianna, when John was carrying the babies, because Daddy did the whole thing, carried you guys all through everything, and I always was passing. But Brianna did try to take the baby back. He said,
yeah,
and he was like, "Just give him to me." But
yeah,
so I don't really. Didn't even think. I was so engrossed
in it. I would say Chelsea, just because when she was like, you know, I already think I had a stroke, so
yeah.
Like, I would totally be like, I actually died, so then I came back to life.
Yeah, Google knows.
Yeah. But I am really excited about next week because it does look really good. So do you want me to tell you my on the next tidbits? Did you see it?
No.
Okay. So on the next, Nova sleeps over Devon's house for the first time.
Oh.
And Brianna's like, I'm so proud of you. You did like such a good job. Like, it was a very positive thing. The producer says to Kale, so what's happening with Michaela, her sister? And she goes, well, she had the baby. So, and I'm assuming, this is my prediction, that she didn't tell her she had the baby or something, because it doesn't seem like she had the baby, like it's so exciting, like I knew, like it wasn't like that how she said it.
Oh, that would be so rotten and heartbreaking.
Yeah, I feel like something sketchy is going on with that sister. And yeah, I don't know. Chelsea says she talked to a doctor about medication because she feels like she's out of control.
Okay.
Leah, this killed me that it cut off at this point. Killed me. Leah's on the phone saying to somebody, whoever it was, so Jeremy called me last night.
And that's it?
And then, like, my DVR cut off. Yeah. Oh. So I don't know, but it's going to be good.
That was my prediction, was that, you know, Leah and Jeremy, some kind of a flicker.
A flicker.
Flicker will happen.
Flicker of the light. Well, there was like a reunion recently, and I'm going to try and quickly pull it up. But Jeremy and Leah went together, and they both posted like pictures together, and I mean, it was really cute.
Oh.
But it wasn't like, it was more of like best like sidekick ex-wife, like something like along those lines.
But, you know, that's how you build something.
Yeah.
So I know. I mean, I know.
I know.
I meant I don't know. I just forgot.
Oh, it's right here. She said, at the end of the day, we will always be a team. Team Mom 2 reunion weekend, so much fun. And then like all these pictures of them together.
Hold it up.
Can you see it?
Oh, cute.
On there?
Yeah, he's tall, huh?
Yeah. And like there's literally like so many of them.
Oh, nice.
And really cute selfies and things like that. Let me see if I can see his comment.
But you know what would be horrible?
What?
Is say they do make a go of it and they try and Addie, things start to get serious and then it doesn't work out.
Yeah, that'd be sad.
That would be like a double whammy.
Whammy, yeah, just right in the gut.
I like that. Yeah.
All right, well, I'm excited for next week. I don't think it'll be a dud, you guys. I don't. But all right, well, you can find me on Instagram at Mackenzie Fain. And where can we find you, Mama Lee?
Sunday night. No.
Where?
I'm on
literally Mother's Day. Like, what are you doing?
Oh, yeah, true. Anyway, Instagram, Lee Fain.
Okay. All right. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you back next week for a good show. Bye, guys.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination